everybody, it's Prospector Matt. It's Saturday, so you know I'm down here on the creek doing some gold prospecting with my mining partner Damon over there. And we just made quite the crossing, smashed through a lot of brush, as you can see, to get to this little side channel that runs along the cliff here with all this bedrock. And I noticed we've got this flood channel coming down right into all this bedrock, kind of pulled some of it out, and this is wiggling. I think we're gonna be able to remove all this. And the nugget hole is just about 50 feet down there. So we're pretty close. So I got high hopes for today. It's gonna be nice, about 65 and sunny. So yeah, let's do this first pan, see how we do. So nothing in that first pan, not even much black sand, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna try a little more. It's mostly top stuff, see if we can get stuff on the bottom. But you know, thinking more about where I am, I'm actually up pretty high from the main river down there, and we're on what's essentially like a slight waterfall, big rapid, where the water's coming up. It's smashing over this, smashing over all this, dropping down and dropping down again, probably 5 feet. And the rock here is pretty brittle, so maybe there hasn't been a chance for anything good to accumulate. Maybe these little cracks just haven't been here long enough and it hasn't flooded often enough to get any nice gold in there. So I'm gonna smash it up a little more, clean it up, and we'll see what we get in the next pan. And nothing. Okay, so we obviously teleported that brushy area. Wasn't having much luck, so we're back to where we got all our nuggets and pickers last time. You know, there's a tree growing there, so it'll have punched a hole. Maybe we can get that out. There's lots of little cracks. Seems to be gold. Pretty much everywhere on this bedrock where there's a little divot. We got something up here. We can keep working this. Some more bedrock here, some spots. So, yeah, well, we'll give this spot a try. Well, nothing in that little bedrock. Wouldn't quite call it a crevice. Little divot. More black sand though, so we're on the right track. But yeah, this material just doesn't quite have the right look. Seems like the bigger material is coming along this line right here and hitting this. Not so much this area. So let's go up there next. Where we got all the nuggets, which would probably be the smart place to go. Where you found gold last time. So let's do that. All right. Damon's got that special look on his face. These boulders. What do we got? No way! Oh, yeah, buddy.
Holy moly!
Dude, those are each like 0.15, maybe 0.2. That one for sure.
Oh my god!
Oh, they're flat.
They're flat.
Those are big chunking flakes. Nice job. Congrats, man. Okay. So if you remember, we got some great gold out of that crevice. Followed it down, got pretty good gold. And here is a little more spotty. So I'm taking my little shovel, scraping off the bedrock, pulling the roots out, and we're getting this really fine silt. And with my experience on this creek, this silt just doesn't have much gold in it. There could be gold on the top layers, but for some reason this silty layer just doesn't really contain that much gold. But let's see what's in there. Maybe we'll get lucky. All right, we are on the board finally. We got, well, it's gonna be hard for you to see. We got one half-decent speck and then about a dozen really tiny speaks. But, oh well, we got some gold. Let's, we'll do another pan from over there. Let's see if maybe we clear out that channel between the bedrock and the trees if we get something good. All right. Kind of followed this down. Looks like there might be, you know, there's bedrock right there, bedrock right there. Looks like there might be a bit of a dip there. And we got a mighty big root going into it, so it might be quite a battle. I got this pan here. It's got a good bit of this silty stuff in it, but it also seems to have some rock. So we'll see. Oh. Okay. Let's get you up There we go. Well, just seeing some really fine micro gold. So I think I'm gonna leave that for now. You know, if I could set a sluice up, maybe it'd be worth working. I'm gonna try over here on this little bedrock shelf. Well, you know, we didn't get much black sand, but we got a lot of fine gold. There's probably 30 little bits in there. So I guess I was wrong, but hey, if wrong means getting gold, I'll take it. I guess I'll try and see if I can weasel another pan out of there. All right, we're trying another pan, punching down, and this is just going straight down. So I'm guessing there's a nice crevice in there. And we're just pulling roots like crazy, which is usually pretty good for fine gold. But you can see here, actually a lot of rock in it. It's not just silty stuff like we're getting over there. So I got higher hopes for this pan. Oh, all right, that was a good pan. It's all pretty small, but there's got to be a good 50 bits in there. I'll take it. It's real hard going though. It is just root city down there. You know, I think I'm gonna get my bucket and classify that way and then pan from the bucket. Yeah, before I get down and really work that spot, there's this little crack here. You know, we got all that great gold right here, so it might be worth a shot. Doesn't look like there's much in it, but you never know. Maybe this will pop off. But we got some plants here, so we'll give that a quick pan. Look half bad. Hey, not bad. Wasn't even a cup of material by the time I classified it. Pretty much all fine black sand. I'll take it. All right, on to there. That's a pretty good pan. Right on. Still got about half left. Hey, this next pan is pretty darn good too. Look at that. We got some more lead. And see those 3 rocks right there. We got a red, a black, and a purple. And those are nice big heavies. So, good spot. All right, let's suck this up. And then maybe let's work over there a little bit. You know, I just can't help. There's a little bedrock drop off and this is moving, so we're gonna do a pan here real quick. You know, if we got gold falling out all over here, up there, stands to reason we'll find some here too. Let's do a pan here. Well, we got ourselves a nugget. What an interesting color. It's got some staining or rock stuck to it. Maybe it's a little specimen. Let's do this. Oh, yes. Oh. This is a good spot. Thought Damon was gonna have all the luck today with his 2 big pickers, but hey, we're on the board. Well, we got 3 or 4 nice little bits. Let's keep going. Clear it up pretty good. I think I'm gonna leave this root in. It's probably the only big root this tree's got, so we won't touch it. And I cleaned out this area when that nugget came out, and I'm thinking maybe it came out of there. But anyway, we'll get this cleaned up as good as we can, and we'll get the hand tools out and really make it shine. Let's see what's in this pan first. No nuggets there. About a half a dozen little bits. Let's see what else we can pull out of this thing. Got another big flake. Real big flake here. Man. Oh. Nice. Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest flake I've gotten. Not the biggest nugget, but yeah, I will take that any day. A couple other little bits. So I guess it's obvious what happens next. We get every single speck of dirt off this bedrock by hand, no matter how long it takes us. And maybe there'll be something else hiding down there. We got one little bit, maybe two. So, all right, at least we can rest easy tonight knowing we got all the gold out of that spot. All right, so last time we got a couple 0.15 nuggets out of this crack. Cleaned it as best as I could, but didn't really have time to go up here. There's more material, but it's real sandy. So we got this decent sized little bush. Its roots got to be going somewhere, so there's probably a crack down there. And we got some mossy, sandy stuff up here. And we got, looks like some bigger river rock here that we can pull out. Yeah, it all looks pretty fluffy to me, but we've been finding gold in the fluff, so let's get to it. And there's an absolute boatload of heavies in this pan, and a fair amount of fine gold. Kind of followed this crevice up. Got a pretty small pan, but got a nice little picker in there, and I'm not sure what that thing on the right is. It's some kind of metal. All right, here's that next pan. Got a lot of fine gold in there. Probably about a dozen specks. Then we got this thing. Some chunk of metal that looks exploded. Something to do with the gun. So, yeah, we'll throw that in the snuffer. Pretty good pan. Wasn't that big. And we also got another chunk of metal. Oops. Can't tell if it's iron or lead. Well, we got that pretty well cleaned off. Not the best. Should have brought my brush. Oh well. Got another nice pan. I noticed that it looks like there's a little crack right here. So this might be the last little crevice we can do on this spot. Hopefully we can get in there. You know, this thing's pretty in there. We're not going to take it down any more than this. But maybe we can get around some roots. Oh yeah, look at that. That's, well, not quite packed, but heavy rock. So, all right, let's fill her up. Hey, that was a pretty darn good pan. And it looks like we got a bit of steel in there again, or iron. All right, we will start with the flake. Ooh, 0.17, not bad. And our little specimen nugget, 0.18. Wow, okay, so we got almost a 0.4, 0.36 just in these. All right, let's get the rest of it on the scale. Now for the fine gold. Oh, hey, 0.61. All right. Well, that's, I think we got 0.66 last time, so did pretty darn good. Right on. All right, let's get the rest of the gold on for the year. Let's see how we're doing. Here comes the pickers, little nuggets. Wow. We are at 8 grams for 2021, and it is early May, so we are on track for a pretty good year. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Glad I could bring you along, and we'll catch you next time.